This piece seems very much its own world that the audience is kind of getting a little sneak peek into.
This is an evening-length piece. It's almost 60 minutes, and there's not a lot of breaks, actually, so you're off stage for just a brief moment and you come right back on.
This work is extremely athletic, probably the most athletic that I've done that is like you are consistently pushing the whole time.
So there's 7 dancers, and a lot of times we're all on the stage doing different things, having moments of unison, falling out of unison.
And then all of a sudden these series of solos open up, and you get to see the individual a little bit.
I just feel like it's an ever-evolving scene. There's some connection with the world and time passing and how things come in and out of play and come into proximity with each other and dissipate back out.
Within all of the chaos, there may be one person moving really slowly or doing something really different. The things I've been thinking about are really finding the clarity of my movements and how they relate to everybody else on stage, so that there's something magical about all the chaos and it's not overwhelming.
My solo comes in toward the middle of the piece, actually, but it has a sort of stillness to it. All these things are happening in my body, but I'm feeling quite peaceful as I'm doing it and trying to just stay very clear to the movements.
It definitely has waves of, you know, totally chaotic, like high intensity movement versus, you know, Claire's solo, which is very minimal almost.
I feel like there's a little bit of a character change for my solo, and it kind of gives it this human vibe, which I don't necessarily feel the whole rest of the piece. It's kind of like a little snapshot in the larger picture for a second. It's kind of nice to bring it back down and then go right back into what I had been doing with the rest of the group.
I find certain moments in my movement that sync up unexpectedly with the music. For me, that's exciting, but I don't necessarily dance to the score. I feel like the score is often influenced by the movement we do. I'm trying to let it affect me without being driven by it.
I think that one of the very unique things about Liz's work and the dancers that Liz chooses is that there's this raw element. There are dangerous moments of in space and also of pushing the limits of the body.
So it definitely is sort of like this weird physics with your body, like how can I put all of my energy into something but still be able to efficiently stop it?
I'm definitely myself in Liz's work. That's sort of what I love about dancing with Liz. I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. I'm not trying to be a character. I'm myself, accomplishing a task.
I think it starts out when we were learning the piece very internal for everyone, but now as we are consistently running it, I'm finding more and more ways to relate to other people, and like it changes constantly, so I'm discovering new things as I'm doing it, as an audience member would as well.
Everything's kind of happening at one time, and it's all happening in its own spaces, but it comes together into this one big picture and then kind of breaks out, but it's all connected.